So what's good, guys? So apparently, this guy's wife was cheating on him while he was deployed. I'm pretty sure deployed means like fighting for his country and whatnot. So this one here is about to be a movie, bro, because I've definitely heard about this going on, but to actually see it is a whole nother thing. So without further ado, let's get to it.
On January 23rd, 2025, officers were dispatched in response to reports of a domestic incident.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
I was on the phone with him, mama. So we had a little altercation. We were talking, this, that, and the third. She went to the laundry room across the way about since midnight. So I wake up at 2:30. I'm like, this is not just my girlfriend, this is my wife. So I'm like, I'm gonna come go get her. I go in the laundry room. As soon as I'm going in the laundry room, she hangs up the phone. So I'm like, you're on the phone with your ex? She starts fighting me, this, that, and the third. So I took the phone. I came to the apartment. She comes in here. She throws everything over here. So I called her ex. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Every time I say some shit, if I say some slick shit, she start hitting me. This, that, and the third. She took a knife. She went to draw. She took the knife. She hold her hand right here. She starts slitting her hands. I'm standing right here. She right here. She doing this. She cut her hands. And I say some slick shit. She throw the knife at me. So I move out the way. That's when I called y'all, and then I called her mom. Because I'm just trying to figure out why she telling me, oh, last time I talked to my ex was this, that, and the third. But then the ex is telling me something else. So
Step on here. Talk to me.
so I'm like, I'm not really for that. There's a weapon inside there. When you go in the room.
Buddy is out here fighting for his country, bro, and he's coming home to this, bro. You gotta be a different type of strong to go out there and deal with all the mental stuff that comes with fighting for your country, and then come home and have this type of treatment. The government already ain't treating these guys right. That's fighting for their country. Can't even get some peace in their own home.
To the left, there's a.
It's yours?
No, so we bought it together, but it's under her name.
Okay.
It's in the closet to the left.
You got your ID on you?
Nah, my wallet is right there on the floor.
None of that was used against you, though. The weapon.
No.
Okay. So today she was at the laundromat on the
She's
premises.
it's right there at the entrance. It was like.
You're
since
talking about the
midnight.
one on the premises,
Yes,
though, right?
yes.
Okay. So she was there at midnight. You wake up around 2.
So since we had the altercation, I made my wrong. So I'm just like, she's probably talking. First, she came out here. She was on the phone with some boy. She doesn't have any male friends out here. We just moved from New York. She doesn't have any male friends out here. So I come out here and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to go to sleep. Let me know if you're finna come in the house or not. Cause she doesn't have her key is inside. She comes out here and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna close the door. Come inside. So she come here, but I still have the little latch on the door. So I'm asking her, I'm like, before you come in this house, you finna tell me who you on the phone with. She ain't wanna tell me. So she walks away and go to the laundry room. So I'm like, you know what?
When does that happen?
Around midnight.
Okay.
So I'm like, she goes to the laundry room. I'm like, all right, it's what it is. When she comes back, I guess she just gonna take her stuff and leave because I'm not gonna continue this relationship with you telling me, oh, the last time you and your ex had sex was this date, but your ex is probably is now telling me while I'm in training for 6 months you're your ex. So I wake up, I look at my phone, it's 2:30, I check her location, she's still at the laundromat. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying no rent for my wife to go and stand in the laundromat. So I go over to the laundromat. As soon as she sees me coming to the door, she's like, all right, I'll talk to you. She hangs up. So I think she's talking to this friend that she said she was talking with. So I grab her phone. I open the phone. I see the ex's number. She's like, oh, I was talking to my friend first. She was like, I'm talking to my friend first. I'm like, bro, the only number that's here right now is the ex that you said, you don't deal with because he used to violently attack you, assault you, whatever. So she walks out of the laundry room. Okay. This is just right now. So she walks out.
What did you just say?
Here right now is the ex that you said. You don't deal with because he used to violently attack you, assault you.
I've noticed that like there's some women out there who they'll paint the worst picture of a man to their new partner. They'll talk about their ex to their new partner as if he's a terrible person. Talk to their homegirls about a man like he's a terrible person. But then what does that say about your spirit if you keep attracting this person again in your life? Because he just said she's talking about her ex like he's a terrible person, but then she's cheating on the man who's out there fighting for her country with this terrible person. I think a lot of people can hear, stories of women dealing with very toxic men, and their mind can just go straight to sympathy. But I like to question stuff as well, Like, why are you going back to someone who you just said is so terrible? And guy seems like he's level-headed. He even said, I'm going to go pick up my wife from the laundromat. Seems like a good guy. But you going to the nigga who's terrible and cheating on him with the terrible guy? It's not adding up unless you yourself are just like that terrible guy.
Whatever. So she walks out the laundry room. Okay. This is just right now. So she walks out the laundry room.
So she's now at this time coming back from the laundry room.
At about 30, 45 minutes ago, she walks. So when I grab her phone and we get to the car, she walks to the car with me. She's trying to come into the car. I'm like, you're not getting into the car, bro. So she walks off. I drive to the apartment. I drive that white BMW. I park her right here. She head that way. She's walking outside the apartment. So I come, I park, I get in here. I lock the door. I'm about to get on the bed. I hear when the door knocks. So I come and I'm like, bro. I'm asking. I'm like, why are we talking to you? She's like, open the door, open the door. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna open the door, bro. So I finally open the door. She comes in. I call the ex. Cause she don't want to call him because I took the phone and I smashed it. So she don't want to call the ex. I'm like, matter of fact, you can't call him.
Smash whose phone?
Her phone.
Okay.
So it's not even turned on. So she's like, oh, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. So I call the ex. I'm like, bro, he answers the phone. He's not saying hello. He's not saying anything. I'm like, bro, come get your at my house. I'm like, come get your bro. Every time I would say like the B word or whatever, she would flare up. She took my little blue suitcase in there. She's lobbing that shit at me like she playing basketball or something. She just lobbing shit. She comes out here. She throws the shit. Every time I would say some slick shit, I would see her running towards me, swinging, doing all of that. So, and I'm trying to defend myself. But
and that's happening now?
Yeah, this was like 30, 45 minutes ago. So we on the phone with the ex, and I'm like, bro. So I asked him, I'm like, bro, when was the last time y'all had? She was like, she been telling me this. So the last time they had January 1st, 2024. We started talking.
2025, 01, 23. January 1st, 2024. Wait, what? Oh. 2025, 01, 2023. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
In May.
Shout out my math teacher, my nigga.
He's telling me they June. I'm in basic training. While my wife getting by her ex, her so-called ex that, she don't deal with because he's abusive. She been trying to get away from him, this, that, and the third. But every time...
Bro, just imagine an army nigga just in your face. Nigga done buzzed off your hair, put you into complete submission. You go fight these Afghanistan niggas, bro. And your wife out there again. Back home, bro. Like, bro, this brother's strong, bro. This brother's strong, bro.
I'm like, bro, why were you your ex? She's like running at me, lobbing punches, this, that, and the third. I'm like, why are you mad at me? Because you your ex. Okay.
So I'm trying to make sure I understand everything, okay? So around midnight, she goes to the laundromat.
So around midnight, she was like right here.
Wait. So originally, you're inside and she's outside.
She's out here, yeah.
Okay, she's on some phone. You ask who she's with or who she's talking to. And
then well, I was supposed to go to sleep, so I was asking her to come back in the
at
house.
midnight.
Yeah.
And then you ask who she's on the phone with. She doesn't want to tell you, and you're about to go to sleep, so you just close the door and she goes to the laundromat. And then you wake up at 2.
No, so I come out here, I'm like...
When?
So,
I need time.
Around midnight.
Okay.
So I texted her first. I could 12:16. I said I'm trying to go to sleep, but I'm not going to sleep with the door open because she doesn't have her key.
So
she comes out and she just closes the doors. Okay. So I said I'm not trying to go to sleep with the front door open. Can you come back in the house? And if you're not, let me know. She texts me back at 12:23. She says I'm coming. I'm standing at the window right there. I'm looking through the glass. She said I'm coming like 5 minutes ago. She's not coming. So I check her location. She's like 4 or 5 cars down. So I walk out. I walk right there in the snow. I look. I'm like, yo. She comes, I'm like, bro, you either finna come in the house or you're not. Mm-hmm. She hangs up the phone. I hear the male voice, so I'm walking towards the door. She's right here. So when I go in the house...
You're hearing the male voice from the phone.
So I'm standing, when she walks up, I'm like right here. And she's like right here, that thing. So she's like, all right, I'll talk to you. And he's like, all right, bet. She hangs up. So we get to the door. I push the door in and I put the little sling thing on it. And I open it and I said, bro, before you come in this house, you finna tell me who you on the phone with. She's like, my friend. I'm like, who's your friend? What's the name of your friend? Oh, he don't got a name. I'm like, all right, whenever you figure out what his name is, you let me know. She walks away. So I close the door. I'm like, I'm not paying this shit no mind. I'm finna go to sleep.
So you lock the door, and
But
that's
I
when she
can't.
goes to the laundromat.
She already left, yeah, so I closed the door.
Okay, so you lock the door, you go to sleep. It becomes 2:30.
Yeah, I
And
can't
then-
sleep, so I'm waking up. So I woke up.
And it's 2:30 at this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wake up. I check the location. She's in the laundry room.
Okay.
I hop up. I hop in the car.
And you
I
go
drive
to
over
the
to the
laundry
laundry
room.
room.
Okay.
As soon as I get there, let's say this is the laundry room door right here, but it's a glass door. And I'm parked right here, so I'm walking. As soon as I walk, say he's right there where that officer is. As soon as I walk, I can see her. She's like, I'm going back. She hangs up the phone again.
Okay.
So I walk in there. I'm like, whoa. She's like, I hang up the phone again. So I grab the phone from her. She start biting me, doing all this.
When you grab her phone.
When I grab the phone.
Okay.
So I open the phone. I seen the ex's number. We walk out the laundry room. I walk towards the car. She comes to the car. By the keys in my pocket, I have her phone right here, and I close the car. I'm like, bro, you're not getting in the car. So she walks off, but she's walking outside. Like she's going outside the apartment complex. I get to the crib. I go inside. I close the door. I hear the knock on the door. So I open it with the sling. I'm like, why were, and I'm asking, I'm like, why were you talking to your ex? She was like, why were you texting? She like, I'm like, why were you talking to your ex? You just told me the last time you and your ex talk or have any conversation was January 1st, 2024. And I let her in the house, and I'm like, I'm trying to have a conversation with her. She don't want.
A guy's crazy when they say, don't deal with a woman who still talks to her ex. And a woman crazy for saying, I'd still talk to my ex. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with talking to your ex. You're just insecure. Why are you talking to someone who's had deep emotional connection with, as if deep emotional connection can never be rekindled? We see people break up and then they fucking end up getting married. So a deep emotional connection can always be rekindled. So why would you even put yourself in an environment where you could reform a deep emotional connection with your ex? I don't think it's crazy at all for a guy to say, don't talk to your ex. I don't think it's crazy for anybody to say that, guy or girl. But I don't know, bro. I think we live in a world nowadays where it's like, it's almost as if they want sin to reign supreme. You know, you can't even say nothing about the way a woman dresses in public, even though she dresses naked in front of children and some more shit, bro. You can't say that. We need to foster a culture of prostitution. I don't know if I can say that, so I'm just going to say prostitution. So no, anytime a man speaks up on how a woman's dressing, shut him down so we can foster this culture of women dressing like whores. You know, how dare you tell a woman she can't talk to her ex? You're just insecure. So we can foster a culture of cheating. Just one to think about, man.
She ain't going for none of that. I'm like, all right, now we start fighting. She's hitting, I'm pushing her off. I'm like, bro, all right, I'm finna call your ex.
You guys start talking on the phone. So, just so I understand this part, because this is the part that confuses me.
Yeah.
She ends up leaving the complex, you come back.
I don't
you
think
close the door. Just you saw her leaving the complex.
Yeah.
And then you come back.
Yeah.
You close the door, she start knocking. And then you say, hey, who are you talking
Boy,
to?
you on the phone with her.
Alright, we're gonna see the ex. I was about to say, we're just gonna talk to Buddy the whole video, bro. Because like, even me, I'm like, bro, why are they talking so much about it? It sounds like more like this is for the therapist. Like, shouldn't the police be focused on the actual crime per se? But I get why they're asking about certain situations to see if crime happened during those certain situations. But I don't know, I feel like this is a lot of just hearing him vent. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep watching though.
And then you let her
I
in.
let her in the house.
You guys start talking.
We start arguing.
Okay, so when she gets inside
Right
the
off the bat,
house,
she steps
when
in
she
my
gets
house.
inside the house, you guys start arguing.
Yeah.
At what point does it become physical? So when
Yeah.
she comes in, she starts arguing. You
We're
automatically.
both arguing. And then when I say she their friend Shaq, that's when
She started getting physical.
Every time I would be like, oh, she somebody or see, or this, that, and the third. That's when she would, like, I would say, and then she'll hit me or some shit, and then she'll go back and lay down, and then I'll say again or some shit, and she'll get back up, and she threw the suitcase at me. So I called y'all, and that's what she still didn't calm down when I called y'all, but I called her mom after, and I'm like, bro, come and get your daughter. She's not gonna be in my house, and people this, that, and the third.
Okay, give me 1 second, okay? In the call note, they said something about knives.
Yeah, we were in the room arguing. I'm on the phone with her ex. She comes out to the kitchen, so I close the room door. I close it, so she gets the knife, and she's
So
about
hold
to.
up, because this is like this story to me is going everywhere, and I need it to like be okay.
So once she gets in the apartment, once she
Okay.
gets in the apartment,
Yes.
we are arguing this, that, and the third.
Yes.
I walk towards the bedroom.
Yes.
We're there, we're arguing. She's throwing her punches. We're fighting, whatever.
When you start calling her.
Yeah. So
Okay.
once I did that, every time, like the key thing is every time I would say something out of pocket, that's when she would like throw it, like
So
throw a
when
punch.
you would say,
So
okay, so you go, so when you go to the bedroom, and she starts hitting you after you call her,
Yeah.
and like you, some dude, is when she goes to the kitchen.
She goes to the
and
kitchen.
you close the door, but enough to where you can see,
But
and then you see her
I'm gonna
grab
go
the
close.
knife.
Yeah, I'm gonna go close it fully. But I see her going to the drawer, so I open back the door.
So
yeah, so I'm
you're
holding. I'm
so
like, bro,
you don't fully close the
I don't
door.
fully close
When
the
you're
door.
about to close the door, but it's not fully.
yeah,
You can
I
see
see
her
it. I see
in
she
the
goes
kitchen,
into the drawer. She
and
pulls
she
it,
grabs
she
a
picks
knife.
the knife out.
And then she brings the knife
By
towards
the
the
time-
room, and
so-
then that's when she tells you,
So
if
yeah,
you're
so
gonna
now she's like at the door. She's in your position right now. She's about to use her body to push the door, but because she already saw, I guess she went for the knife to come pull the door. But by the time she gets to the door is already open. The door is still open, so she dropped the knife, but I couldn't see that. So I said, my first statement was, I said, bro, if you stab me with this knife, so as I let go off the door and I reach around, so now my full body's around. So when I grab her hand, I could see that the knife is already on the floor. She comes in and she's fighting. We're fighting or whatever. She gets out the room. She picks up the knife. She picks it up at the door, and she's walking back to the kitchen, and she's doing this. And I'm
So
like,
she
bro,
starts cutting
she
herself.
started cutting herself. So I'm like, bro, I ain't finna do this shit. You ain't finna tell
then you
nobody I
called
cut.
us.
That's when I called y'all, and then I
Okay.
called her mama. Cause I'm like, bro,
Yeah, 100%.
cause I'm trying to get a video of her. As soon as I say, bro, I'm finna record you, I called her, and she turns around.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, niggas want to talk about a mental health crisis with men. There's definitely a mental health crisis with women, bro. I still remember, bro, this one bitch that I had over to fuck. She had, like, all type of, like, gore videos in her phone, bro, because she let me just go through her phone. And I went through her Snapchat memories, bro. She just had hella gore videos of niggas unaliving themselves and shit, bro. And then look at what Buddy's saying about his girl. Like, I'm telling you, bro, some of these women, bro, their mental health is hanging on by a thread, bro. You know what I'm saying? By a fucking thread, man. Crazy.
She lobs the knife at me. I'm still
so
in the
she
bedroom.
threw the knife at
yeah,
you.
she's still right here.
Okay.
And I'm
So-
in the room, and she lobs the knife at me. And I
She
jump
starts
out of the
cutting
way.
herself.
She started cutting
And
herself.
then you say that you're gonna videotape it.
Yeah, and then I was like,
And when you said you're gonna videotape it, is when she chucked the knife at you.
yeah.
Okay.
Someone just messaged me about my Discord server, so I'm definitely still listening, though, but I think something's going on in my server right now.
What happened, man?
Hello.
Trisha!
Argument earlier today about him texting, like, it's been an ongoing argument about him texting or entertaining other females. The first time we had an argument about it, we talked about it, whatever, but I just felt like it wasn't resolved or he stopped or whatever, so we had a conversation about it the next day and I realized that he didn't. So it's been something leading up. I had a friend from high school who I replied to something that they posted on Instagram a couple days ago, and he told me, oh, he is stationed in Stewart, and I was like, oh, it's glad to know that I know somebody else that's down here because I just moved. And then
High school? You gives a fuck if you're down here, nigga. You from high school, bro. You just like a stranger. Okay.
he saw the messages and automatically assumed that I'm into something with this guy, or when he's leaving for the field next week for like 45 days, so he's automatically assumed that I'm going to be doing something with this guy once he's gone. So I was like, no, that's not going to happen. So we were talking about it earlier, everything, calm conversation, whatever. Then
Nigga said the chop shit out here cheating too, bro. We just cook, bro. Fellas, we just cook, bro. The chop shit cheating, the fine shit cheating. Where we gonna get our piece? Shit, might as well go get us a dog or something, bro. Like, at least that's gonna be loyal. Fuck, man. I said the chop shit cheating out here, bro. Yo. And Buddy's actually handsome too, bro. So it's like, Buddy really gave this bit a chance, bro, and got cheated on.
we moved past it.
You know, shout out to all the troops. Shout out to all the niggas who serve in the army, bro.
We were laying down, he brought it back up again, and I said, I don't know why you're so paranoid that I'm going to be doing something once you're going out in the field for 45 days. Like, that's not going to happen. I tried to like, reassure the issue, but he constantly brings up the fact that I was doing something when he was in basic training, which wasn't the case, right? And I was like, you constantly bringing that up, but you're texting females. When I found the messages recently where he was texting a female, I didn't bring it up, I didn't say anything, I let it be. But he went through my phone and saw that I had took pictures of the messages. And I said, why were you doing it? He said, I was wrong for going to my friend about it first and not going to him, so he's just not going to explain anything to me. He's telling this girl, oh, he lives with his sister, he's going to be helping her out with her papers and something along the line of that. I didn't bring it up because I'm like, whatever. So the whole thing started today when I'm trying to talk to him. Conversation wasn't going peaceful or whatever, so I literally walked out. Whenever I realize that conversation is going left, my first thing to always do is to go outside, cool off, come back in.
What was that?
That was earlier today.
Like around what time? Estimate.
Probably like around 7, 8. I don't really know the time, but let's put it around that time.
Okay.
And then I went outside, I tried to cool off, whatever, I came back in. We were trying to have a conversation about the issue again. The conversation got heated. And I literally said, if you're not going to explain to me why you keep on doing what you're doing, it doesn't make any sense. Why are you doing it? Why are you entertaining these females? Why are they so quick to send you news? Like, why are you having this?
What? Bro, so he's actually the one who's doing the fuck shit. You're the victim. Where have we heard that before? A woman do something and now she's the victim? I don't know, man. I don't know who to believe right now, bro. Who do you niggas believe, bro? Leave, she's not into you. Cheating on a guy that's deployed is low class. As soon as he said I snatched her phone, it was over for him. She's gonna end up ruining his career if he stays with her. Never call another man about your girl if she's talking to another man on some sneaky shit. Leave her alone. He needs to leave her alone before he messes his military career up. Damn, does that female cop not know how to listen? My son experienced a similar situation. He called me saying she's going crazy. He found messages on his laptop she was using. That's what I was gonna say too. Like, I'm not even surprised she crashed out. Like, when you catch a woman doing some shameful shit, that's the first thing she's gonna do. Just nastiness, you know? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He was arrested for domestic battery. About 75% of military wives cheat with the husband while the husband is away, no different than everyday citizens. Do you think that there's some women who go specifically for military guys? Because, me personally, I think a lot of women, especially nowadays, they have a mindset of the husband is the provider, right? And then I'll cheat on him with the guys that I really like. So do you think some women specifically go for the military type of provider as a husband because they know he's going to be deployed, and then they go on the street? So really, they never even loved the military guy. You were just a provider that's going to be away from me, so I could really run around, probably invite niggas to the same house that you're paying for to fuck me. It's scary, bro. Some people, but then again, bro, I realized the other day, like, apparently 50% of human beings do not have internal dialogue. So we're living on a place where 50% of people don't even tell themselves this is probably a bad thing to do before doing it. I'm saying they don't even talk to themselves, bro. So
Conversations telling people you live with your sister, you live with this person, you live with that person. It's not making sense.
But I'm gonna lie, I don't believe her, bro. Just me personally, bro. I don't believe her, bro. I'm not saying the man is just completely 100% right, but I don't know. He sounds very level-headed, to the point. He sounds like he's actually recalling a story that really happened. She sounds like she's just trying to make herself look like not bad, bro. Yeah, these bitches, why are these bitches sending you nudes? Why are these, what? My nigga, the nigga's deployed. Even if they're sending him nudes, my nigga, what's he gonna do with them nudes, bro? He's working.
Okay, so today, around 7 or 8 is when you leave.
that's when like the whole thing started. And
Because you guys started arguing about him talking to other females.
And then,
prior to that, but at 7 or 8 is when you left and you took your iPad to McDonald's to get Wi-Fi to talk to your best friend.
Yes, it was around that time. Like
Okay,
roughly,
so
let's
then
put
you
it from
come
like
back at
7
what
to
time?
like 10.
Okay, so 7 to 10.
Yeah, we were like, I was like back and forth, like inside, outside, inside, outside.
As in like coming back and forth like from here to McDonald's.
No,
or-
so I only went to McDonald's once, but I was like,
that was like from 7 to 8.
yeah, around that time.
And then
I
you
was
come
like,
back at what time?
That's I wasn't out for long.
Okay.
I wasn't outside for long because I remember I was talking to her and I was like, I'm getting cold, so I'm gonna walk back in. But for majority of the time, I was like in the apartment complex, like I was like right out there.
Okay.
So
So
I
then
was,
when
like,
you walk
inside and
out, when you walk out the next time, where do you go?
I was just walking around the apartment. The last time where I went was I was outside talking. This was like around 12. He came, I was on the phone with my friend. He came and he said, are you coming inside? So I told my friend, I was like, listen, I feel much better by talking to you. I'm calm, whatever, so I'm just gonna go inside. And my friend was like, he was just trying to like hurry up. He was just like, listen, no matter what you do, just be calm. Don't try to start anything. Just, if you have to apologize, you apologize. Just see if you can move past this. I said, okay. When he kept on saying, who you on the phone with, who you on the phone with, I was like, I'm on the phone with my friend. He came inside. He was like, who are you on the phone with? I was like, I'm on the phone with my friend. He was like,
You just told us that, man. Like, this is what I'm saying. It sounds like she coming up with stuff on the spot, bro.
what's the name of the friend? I was like, it's my friend. He locked the door and he put the chain thing on the door or whatever.
Around what time did he do that?
That was like anytime after midnight.
Okay, so some random time after midnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he kept on opening the door, but the chain thing was on the door, and he was just like, if you don't tell me who you're talking to, I'm not gonna let you inside the house.
Okay.
I was like, okay, cool. I left. I went to go stay in.
Hey, officer, my nigga, I just checked out my phone as well. You probably watching this, you done probably scrolled on your phone. Maybe you got this in the background. You checking out some shit on socials too, bro. Like, golly, bro. I was all attention when he was talking. I can just tell when I'm being lied to, bro. Like, the story's not adding up. I don't even know. Bro, see his story, I kind of know what happened. He went to the the laundry mat, whatever. I know his story. I can't even figure out what she's saying because it's just... It's a lie, bro.
The laundromat was
So
warm.
just so I understand this part, you go, you're outside, and then he says, "Hey, are you gonna come inside or no?" And then you don't come inside. He puts the latch on.
Yeah, I was like walking behind him, but I was trying to finish up my conversation.
So
while I
he
was
just
doing
puts the lock on instead.
Yes, he locked the door, he put the lock on, and then he opened it. So you know it's not gonna open.
Yeah,
because
put the
thing
lock
is
on,
Yes.
yes.
So then he kept on saying, "Who are you on the phone?" I was at my friend. He was like,
And then he
"Tell me
didn't let you in because you just kept saying your friend.
Yes. So then I
Okay.
left, went to the laundromat. It was warm in there, so I sat there, and I felt my anxiety coming back again. Like it's just like it was just crazy. I'm shaking, like my chest is tightening up on me and everything. I called my ex, and I'm like, I was just like panicking, freaking out. I was just like, there's a whole lot going on. I feel like I'm in this repeated cycle where this shit is happening again. Like, why is it happening again? I don't know. I felt like I left from New York to come here, and I felt like this shit is even worse than before. And
I'm gonna buy you your arm. Let me see your arm.
Both of them, please. Yep.
All right.
Other one?
oh, and there's the other one. There's nothing on there.
Now with that, did you do that yourself or like during the struggle that happened?
No, I did that myself.
Like you took the knife and cut yourself?
Yes.
That's what he said too. He
So,
said that
I got comfort here.
too. So you're at the laundromat.
Yeah, I was at the laundromat. I was on the phone with him. I was just telling him, like, you know, I feel like this is just a repeated cycle. Like, it's just never gonna stop. Like, I just don't know what to do. I feel like once I get a sense of, you know, safety or calmness or whatever, it's just the next thing keep on happening. So he was just there. He was just talking to me or whatever. Then he came in the laundromat. I hung up. He came in the laundromat and it's a tussle over the phone. When we came out, he threw the phone right by the car before he went in. The phone broke. He drove off. So I turned back thinking that he left the phone there and not going.
Yeah, bro. 2 minutes left. The story's not even making sense. But yeah, let's see what a couple more comments say. Why did he go to jail? Dude is clearly the victim here. She clearly self-harmed. Facts, bro. Did she not go? Bro, what did this woman just say? Bro, some women is like, they just have nasty spirits, bro. Look what this nigga said. Why did he go to jail? Dude is clearly the victim here. She clearly self-harmed. I think any logical person, bro, I couldn't even make sense of what she was saying. She just said, he clearly could have gone his butt back to bed and dealt with it in the morning, but no, he drives to the laundry room and grabs her phone, locks her out, and other dumb stuff. He's clearly the aggressor. Get your feelings out of it. So you watched this whole video. Even you yourself, you just stated he grabbed her phone and locked her out and other dumb stuff. Notice how you didn't pinpoint the other dumb stuff. You just said other dumb stuff because you couldn't pinpoint anything. So really the only things you could pinpoint is that he grabbed her phone and locked her out. So after the whole video, you heard everything that she did to him. Biting him, attacking him, assaulting him, all types of punching him. You heard all of that. You compared that to grabbing a phone and locking her out, and you said he's the aggressor. Yeah, someone just replied, you sound like a cheater too. Facts. Like, what? How do you... But I don't get it. It's like, some women is like... I don't know. It really boggles my mind. Like, some women, they can hear that a woman did the most craziest thing, and it's like, they'll still find a way to see the man as the bad guy. I don't know what type of blind loyalty that is to your own gender, but it's wrong. You know, it's like having a blind loyalty to the male gender and just completely deciding not to see the error in the male gender's ways. It's crazy, bro. You sound like a rational person. I promise you don't, man. I promise you don't. I promise you don't. So then you agree that all the women that does crazy shit because the guy cheating, you automatically say they're wrong, right? Nah, I don't even... I'm gonna lie. So you skipped over the knife part. Like, what? Like, literally, bro, I'm telling you, it's like some women, bro, because they just favor women so much. You heard this man... You heard her with a knife. You heard the whole knife part, right? Nope. He locked her out and grabbed her phone, so he's the aggressor. You clearly see she's cutting herself up. But you still think he's the problem in this situation. Okay. You can't make this shit up, bro. She was not a victim, ma'am. Okay, at least these people in the comments. Okay, I thought maybe there's more people who think like her. They coming for her. They coming for her. That was just a stupid thing to say. He's clearly the aggressor because he grabbed her phone and locked her out. Yep. A partner suspected their partner cheating, grabbed their phone. Completely understandable. Am I saying that's the way you should do it all the time? No, but it's completely understandable why you would grab your partner's phone if you suspect them of cheating, bro. Especially when there's so much on the line. Grabbing a phone and locking someone out made them an aggressor in your eyes. But, yeah, bro. Yeah, you are clueless. Ad hominem. Ad hominem. What? Bro, I know she did not just spell ad hominem like that, bro. Okay. Okay, that's ad hominem. Okay. Fair enough. I'm saying I did not think that shit. Okay. Fair enough. She spelled that shit right. I'm saying she got one thing going on for herself, bro. I'm saying too mature to be married. All right. Crazy shit. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm out.